Good afternoon and a warm welcome to one and all to the second term Parents Teachers Association meeting organized by the Parents Teachers Association of Pansanga's SM Shetty College of Science, Commerce and Management Studies Powai for the benefit of our dearest parents. I am privileged and honored to extend a cordial welcome to all our dignitaries. Dr. Sridhara Shetty, Principal, Bansanga's SM Shetty College Powai, Dr. Liji Santosh, Vice Principal and IQAC Coordinator, Professor Sandesha Shetty, Vice Principal and BCom Coordinator, Professor Nabila Kazi, in charge of the PTA, Ms. Natasha Mehta, a resource person from the Counseling Center of our institution, coordinators of various programs, and our dear parents. I hope that you all are safe and doing well in this pandemic. So, developing an integrated child demands combined efforts from different stakeholders. And the vision of a college is personality development for nation building. So, you parents are one of the key stakeholders of our college. Parents are partners and active participants, and because of this, it brings about the holistic development of the student in particular and the institution at large. The Parents Teachers Association is a good platform for healthy interaction between the parents and the teachers and our institutional heads for review, developments, and future roadmaps. The Counseling Center and the PTA of our institution places utmost interest and welcomes you all to this utmost important session. Before we start, I request Principal Sir Dr. Sridhara Shetty to deliver the welcome address.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, John, managers. Uh, Vice Principals of the college, Dr. Liji Santosh and Professor Sandesh Shetty, and the alumni in charge, my colleagues, Mrs. Sheetal Khonore, Mrs. Nabila Kazi, and other colleagues, our counseling partner, Natasha Mehta, all esteemed parents, and dear students. Sorry for the delay. I think this program is delayed by 10 to 15 minutes because a highly resourceful person from Delhi was speaking to our students today about the intellectual property rights. I think at one point of time, the participants crossed 300. Dear parents, we are giving similar out of the syllabus, all these programs to our students, to your children. I will take 5 to 8 minutes, not more than that, to place before you the bird's eye view of our college for the academic year 21-22. What has happened in the last 10 months. This is my duty, and it is a duty to place before you the development of the college. Now, respected parents, admission started in the month of July, August. And we have 6 UG programs, undergraduate programs, BCom, BBI, BAF, BMS, BMM, BSc IT. All the programs are full. We have applied for additional seats from University of Mumbai. Again, all full. And the demand ratio for the admissions, in some cases, it is 1:6, 1:4, 1:3. To cite one example, for BMM, we have 144 seats, but we have actually received 901 applications. So all the programs are full in the beginning itself. Then, dear parents, we got permanent affiliation from University of Mumbai this year. Permanent affiliation means from the government point of view and from the university of point of view, your college has fulfilled all the formalities, all the conditions. And it is not that easy to secure permanent affiliation from University of Mumbai. Then We are teaching mostly online. Now, in the current scenario, taking into account the marketplace, employment marketplace, what we teach prescribed by University of Mumbai may not be sufficient. Some skills are very much required to get the job. Therefore, this year we have identified 18 areas of certificate courses. Already we have completed 12 certificate courses. And the duration of the certificate course is 30 plus hours. There is a proper syllabus. There are proper resource persons. Attendance is being kept, job oriented. 12 certificates we have completed and 6 more we are going to complete during this academic year. For example, dear parents and students, Tally ERP9, direct taxation, how to file income tax returns. These are some of the skills we have imparted to our students. So certificate courses. Now coming to the examinations. In the month of March, April, and May, the examinations due include second semester for first year students, fourth semester for second year students, and sixth semester for PY students. University already declared that the second semester of first year and the sixth semester of the third year students, FY students, would be, I made a mistake. The second semester would be offline, and fourth semester, sixth semester would be online examinations. I repeat once again, the second semester examination for the first year students would be offline. It would be in the physical form. Fourth semester means those who are in the second year. Sixth semester means those who are in the third year. The examination would be online examinations. On this regard, we are going to orient the students soon. Now, coming to the post-graduation examinations, we have MSc IT and we have MCOM post-graduation programs. And the examination do include their second semester examination for first year students and fourth semester examination for second year students. Both the second semester and fourth semester post-graduation examination would be offline examination. So this is the type of examination which we are going to orient the students in detail in the coming weeks. Now, this year, the strength of the college stood at 2,552. And this number is more than 125 compared to last year. And I would like to place before the parents that during the pandemic, actually the number has increased. The dropout is maybe 10 from FY to SY or SY to TY. This is the minimum number of students. So the current is 2,552. Almost all the programs are full, and we have applied for the benefit of the parents and students. I am telling, we have applied for BSc in data science. So far, we have BSc in IT, information technology. We have 3 divisions, 180, all full last year. Now, new areas are emerging: artificial intelligence, machine learning, and BSc data science, etc. We have applied for that. University has scrutinized our documents. University had sent the high-powered committee to the college to verify the documents, and that also over. Now the file is in Mantralaya, and if it gives the sanction. We are going to start from next academic year BSc in data science, which is highly job oriented. And the intake capacity for one division is 60 students only. In this regard also, we are going to orient our own SM Shetty students, and we are going to promote this program through our social media in the month of April and May. And for the benefit of or the information of our parents and students, that we have conducted this time up to here, maybe 10 to 11 months, 3 national conferences, because research is very, very important in a degree college. And research is taking place not by the teachers, even by the students of SM Shetty College. And we have taken actually the research to the students also. They are also writing the papers and presenting the papers. So this is about the researchers. And our biggest task I would like to share with my parents is that all FY students, SY students, and TY students are most welcome to the campus, provided they have undergone 2 vaccination doses. That is very important, and this is the condition put by the authorities. I would like to bring to the notice of the parents, and also we have addressed almost all the students that students, please come to the campus, because education does not mean only getting the information, it is more than that. What about your social contacts? What about the library? What about you are interacting with your own friends in the college? What about participating in all the activities? This will actually empower you students. And SM Shetty, we are taking care of our own students, means we are following scrupulously what you mean by the COVID protocol. So I request all the parents, please send your children to the campus, let them participate in the offline classes, and that would be the best education. And without taking much time, one more thing is that, dear parents and students, next year, 2022-23, we are going for NAC, re-accreditation. NAC means National Assessment and Accreditation Council, Government of India. And even though our college is 15 years old, in the previous cycle, we secured A grade. A grade means one of the highest grades. Next time, we are not complacent with the A grade alone. We are taking the college, we are trying our best to take the college one step forward, and your cooperation and your support is required. We may invite to the college also next year for interacting with the NAC team. And finally, parents, we have 2,500 students. Next year, which may touch 2,600. Now, please understand what I'm saying. Your son or your daughter may be around 17 years, 18 years, 19 years, 20 years. 18 and above, major. 17, going to be major after 1 year. And parents and the institution, we have entered into a joint venture or a partnership. And what kind of partnership? 50% support is required from you to send your child or the children to the college. You are handing over your son or the daughter to us for the greater part of the day, in a greater part of the day. And afterwards, we will take care of you. So you are 50% and our 50% would become, I should say, not 100, it should become more than that. Therefore, In this respect, your cooperation, your support is required, and you can come to the college at any point of time, meet the coordinators, meet the respective teachers. We can meet even the vice principals and also the principals. Now, without wasting much time, once again, I extend cordial welcome to all the parents and all the students, because we have kept it on a second Saturday, because most of the parents can attend this session. So with this, I end my talk wishing all my students a good luck in the coming ensuing examinations, and for our TY students, good placements. That also we are trying our level best to place our students. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. I now request and invite our resource person, Ms. Natasha Mehta, ma'am, to take over the session.
Thank you, John, sir. Thank you, Sridhar, sir. Thank you, my dear parents. So let's begin. Like I was saying earlier, that this is the second time that I get to meet you all this year, and this is I'm really, really happy. Is it okay if we continue the session for like next, say, 20 to 30 minutes? Is everybody okay with that? Yeah, okay, great. So then I can do it, in a pace that is very convenient for everybody, or we'll have to rush up, and I just didn't want to do that. Okay. So I'll be sharing the screen. Today's session's name is Very Well Mind. Last time we did a session on understanding the teenage minds, and how we as parents can identify some signs and also understand that what is generally healthy behavior while they are growing up, and how we could keep the home temperature, good for everybody at home, which is conducive for growth and learning. Now, this also includes taking care of our own selves. Is the PPT visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, okay. So thank you, sir. So this also includes taking care of ourselves as parents, and especially at this age wherein most of us have kind of crossed a midlife or are crossing the midlife line. And many of us also, wherein our children are going through changes hormonally, they are growing, they're evolving, they're coming to the final leg of development in terms of their cognition, etc. So they are transitioning. At the same time, we also as parents, especially of children who are 17 plus, are transitioning to a age which has led to a lot of other hormonal changes. Maybe women or mothers may go through menopause or around their menopause. Men have started going through andropause, so fathers. So there is a lot that is happening in the family, even biologically. So at this time, it becomes really, really important that we take an understanding and introspection about our health, do things which kind of develop us physically, mentally, socially. They keep us relaxed, and with relaxation comes a lot of clarity. So you all must have heard, or you must have, or it's easy to understand that in a state of boiling water, we cannot see our own reflection. But when the water calms down, that's the time when we can see reflection. So it's the same state with the mind also. And there are multiple stressors out there, which I don't even need to talk about. We all are aware. So let's just start with the definition of health. So WHO doesn't only say physical well-being as health. It defines health as complete physical, mental, social well-being, and not just absence of any disease or illness. So basically, this session today is on wellness. Uh, as per WHO, mental well-being is a very, very key element, and any kind of stressors, mental health disturbances, these are directly related to your well-being. So well-being as a component has everything involved in it: your social life, your mental life, your physical life, and how healthy you feel. So it's not the number of years that we are here for, but it is the life in those number of years that really, really, really absolutely also matters. And obviously, if the life in those number of years is more, automatically, um, unless there is some other reason, the number of years and your health and well-being also are taken care of. So let's start with a very small activity. We generally say stress ho raha hai, stress ho raha hai, and stress is like a very small thing that we overlook and we think कि ठीक है सब कुछ stressful ही है. So let us just understand. Let me simply share one more thing with you all. I'm not able to. One second. Let's do a small activity. In the chat box, can you all tell me what is stress? Your definition of stress. Whatever is stress, your definition. In the chat box, or you could unmute yourself also, that's also fine. I'm not sure if everybody has unmuting rights, so you can put it in the chat box. What is your definition of stress? And then let's just experience it. Let's just experience some things rather. So anybody? Okay, so let's do a thing. Let us hear something and then you can share with me how your feelings were about it. So something which is hard to solve. Okay, thank you, ma'am, for sharing that. I got a message saying that, something which is hard to solve. Okay, so stress is basically something that stretches our current level of capacity. So let's think that it is like that. Let us close our eyes just for a minute. Just for a minute. If you can close your eyes, we're going to try to experience something. Let's do it experientially. So please close your eyes. And we are going to listen to a only listen to the music. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing. If you all could just put quickly in the chat box that what did it feel like? What did the music feel like? It was horrible. Okay. Okay, to some people it felt relaxing. All right, interesting. I'm getting a lot of direct messages. You can in fact put it in the meeting, direct meeting, so everybody can hear. Okay, it was highly scary. So when we say scary or when we say that it was horrible, what actually was happening in the body? And somebody write what was happening in the body. It was annoying. It led to some emotions of annoyance. Okay, led to fear. What was happening in the body? Was there a smile? Okay, so there was anxiety. Somebody's written there was anxiety. Was there a smile, or was there like you felt like something is coming to get you, or you feel uncomfortable of sorts, right? So basically, in short, whenever we feel that something is threatening in some way, and this was just a small example, so heavy noises, or it could be even something in our environment that can lead to stress. So just that much, it begins to make changes in the brain immediately, and then those changes lead to certain physiological changes. So you started feeling uncomfortable, maybe people, like I'm getting in the chat box a lot of like this feeling of uncomfortable anxiety in the mind, and I feel irrational. Okay, hearing the sound, our mind sends us a message of feeling scared. Correct. So immediately, whenever there is something that you are exposed to and that is read by your mind, it immediately comes into your physiology. So either your hands will start shaking or you'll get jittery. Now, this is one thing. Let us experience another thing. Can you please close your eyes for a very, very good, experience? It's important that our eyes are closed. Okay, let us just hear this music and see. Okay, so now what happened? I'm sure a lot of people suddenly smiled and laughed. It was funny. Okay. What else was happening? I don't know why is everybody sending me a direct message, but yeah, okay. What else was happening? I could see smiles coming on the face. It feels relieved. Okay. Some people are also sending me emojis. It's too funny. Okay. So automatically the whole physiology changes, right? So that means your body and mind are connected. At least that is very, very clear. Whatever goes on in the mind, whatever we feed the mind, immediately that starts to show in our body. So generally बोलते हैं ना कि आप बहुत हंसा करो, खून बढ़ता है. So these are few things that really, really impact and which tell us that our body and mind are very, very connected. Okay, just wanted to set that tone of understanding so that we know where the session is going today. Now, when it comes to stress, in the same way, there is always there's a general adaptation syndrome that was given by Hans Selye. So he talks about that, the rings like an alarm. So when you heard that music earlier, it was kind of scary. So if you felt uncomfortable or you felt like, something has to be done about it. So basically your nervous system gets activated. Which nervous system? That is the sympathetic nervous system. So your nervous system is divided into two parts. That's what I wanted to bring out today, that what can be done about. So your nervous system, if you see over here, there is sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system. Is it readable? I'll just open the screen a little bit more. So it's divided into two parts, sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system. See, this is uh, education that all of us should have about our own bodies and minds. It also helps us understand other people's bodies and mind, right? So the sympathetic nervous system gets activated whenever there is a certain threatening thing that we perceive into the environment. When the sympathetic nervous system gets affected, automatically there is, one second, just hold on please. I need to put myself on mute. Nabila ma'am, can you please put me on mute? I'm not able to. Oh, I did. Okay. So very, very classic example. That was a stress break. So the sympathetic nervous system gets activated, which says that, okay, you need to do something about it. Like for now, my maid was shouting at somebody outside. So immediately my system got activated that, okay, I need to do something about it. Now, for some time, it's okay. If this is a handleable situation, it's absolutely fine. But if this goes on continuously, then automatically you feel a depletion of the resources inside you. Let's just understand in this way. Right now, there is a war going on, or a war has been announced on Ukraine by Russia. So initially, when there is a war, what really happens? What do you think actually takes place? If there is a war in the country, what happens? Please write it in the chat box quickly. People die. Okay. What is the first thing that a country does when there is a war from the outside? सबसे पहले क्या करेगा country? Okay, economic crisis होती है, right? People are scared, people are dying. Okay. The country first, it will try to protect the civilians. So it will go into protection mode, right? Now, when it goes into protection mode, where will the soldiers, where will the resources go first to? Border, absolutely correct. So the resources will go to the border, and whatever the centralized resources in the center will automatically be sent to the border. So if it is sent to the border and the border is protected, and if there is enough okay happening, and we kind of settle this within a month or 2 months, maybe we have enough resources to last us for that time, it's okay. But imagine if a war goes on for a year, and then 2 years and 3 years, then what will happen to the interiors? All the resources are simply being depleted and deployed to the border. What will happen to the center? Right. So you will feel as if there's nothing remaining in the center. You'll feel totally depleted because you were not able to kind of do much about it, because the war is still going on. The center is safe, okay, for now, but for how long? The war is going on, right? And for how long will your soldiers be able to kind of fight it? At there will come a phase when there will be exhaustion that will set in, right? Center का भी resources deplete हो जाएगा, correct? So एक level तक हमारे पास resources है which we can work with, but after a while those resources also start depleting. So just look at it as your own body. So when there is a scary situation, what happens is in your bloodstream, glucose is let out. It can be anxiety, it can be any kind of scary situation that you face, and glucose is released in the blood, and all that glucose goes where? To the borders, your extremities, your fingers, your hands, your legs, so that some action can be done. That is the purpose of a sympathetic nervous system, कि कुछ action करना है. बट उसके ऑपोजिट भी एक नर्वस सिस्टम है जो पैरासिम्पैथेटिक नर्वस सिस्टम है, विच इज योर रेस्टिंग एंड डाइजेस्टिंग सिस्टम. आप में से कितने लोगों को नींद की प्रॉब्लम होती है? नींद की प्रॉब्लम होती है या डाइजेशन के इश्यूज होते हैं. जब भी स्ट्रेस आता है तो कहीं ना कहीं हमारा पेट खराब होता है, डाइजेशन होते हैं, पेट में गुड़गुड़ होता है. तो कहाँ से आ रहा है ये सब? ये सब इसलिए आ रहा है क्योंकि कहीं ना कहीं हमारे सेंटर के जो रिसोर्सेज है वो एकदम एक्सट्रीमिटीज में चले जाते हैं, बिकॉज हमको कुछ हैंडल करना है. और सेंटर में जो आपका डाइजेशन है, आपके बाकी ऑर्गन्स है, वो टाइम के लिए वर्क स्टॉप करते हैं, बिकॉज एनर्जी कहाँ पे चाहिए? एक्सट्रीमिटीज में चाहिए, क्योंकि मेन हमको कुछ एक्शन लेना है, कुछ प्रोटेक्शन करना है, करेक्ट? So this is the whole science of stress in short, and that is when what happens is people get all these lifestyle related disorders, diabetes, BP, because obviously your heart rate goes up because glucose is let in. जो भी stored glucose है आपकी बॉडी में वो रिलीज होता है, और कंटिन्यूसली अगर वो स्टोर्ड ग्लूकोज रिलीज होता रहेगा तो फिर क्या हो जाएगा? डायबिटीज हो जाएगा, ओबेसिटी हो जाएगा. सो वो सारी चीजें हिल जाती है. तो उसके लिए क्या करना जरूरी है, आपको क्या लगता है? क्योंकि स्ट्रेस तो हमारी लाइफ में आएगा. हाउ डू वी क्या कर सकते हैं हम उस बारे में? Can all write in the chat box and send to me. हम स्ट्रेस को कैसे हैंडल कर सकते हैं, क्योंकि स्ट्रेस तो आएगा. सो व्हाट विल वी डू? Be happy with our friends. Yeah, that's a good way. It helps calm your nervous system. We can meditate. Okay, that's nice. Exercising, that's nice. So you're right. Basically, these kind of techniques and tools will help balance the both nervous systems. At least the dysregulation of the nervous system will not happen. This is the science of stress. हमको कहीं ना कहीं बैलेंस करना सीखना पड़ेगा, और वो बैलेंस करने के लिए आपको जो आपका पैरासिम्पैथेटिक नर्वस सिस्टम है, जो आपका लेफ्ट साइड का सिस्टम है, जो रेस्टिंग और डाइजेस्टिंग से उसका लेना देना है, और जो राइट साइड का सिस्टम है जो एक्शन से उसका लेना देना है, दोनों को बैलेंस रखना पड़ेगा. अगर सिर्फ रेस्टिंग एंड डाइजेस्टिंग एक्टिवेटेड रहेगा तो भी कुछ काम का नहीं. आप बेड से उठ के काम पे नहीं जा पाएंगे, या प्रॉपर इंस्ट्रक्शंस नहीं दे पाएंगे, या कुछ आपका मन नहीं होगा. एंड एट द सेम टाइम अगर आप सिर्फ एक्शन मोड में है, आप नींद पूरी नहीं कर पा रहे, स्ट्रेस में है कंटिन्यूसली, तो उसका भी कुछ आपको बैलेंस नहीं मिलेगा. It is better that we balance both the nervous systems, and that was my whole message that I really wanted to convey today, because this is some educational science that generally we don't know about our own bodies, and it's very important to know that what is really happening. We always run to the doctor, थोड़ा stress हुआ, कुछ हुआ, बीमारी हुई, तो वो बीमारी की जड़ कहाँ है और उसको हैंडल किया जा सकता है, कम से कम उतना तो हमें नॉलेज होना चाहिए. So basically this is a diagram of how things activate an HPA axis, hypothalamus pituitary adrenal axis. If you can just see HPA axis, okay, ये आपके ब्रेन में एक्टिवेट हो जाता है. सो आई नॉट गेट मच इनटू द साइंस ऑफ इट, बट इट रिलीजेस सम हार्मोन्स like cortisol. If you see over here, the cortisol then puts you in constant alert mode. लेकिन alert mode एक point तक ठीक है, अगर वो continue होता रहे तो फिर आपकी नींद भी खराब होगी, आपका डाइजेशन भी खराब होगा, बहुत सारे इश्यू. अब इसका सोल्यूशन क्या है? तो सोल्यूशन ये है कि सफर जो है, इंग्लिश वर्ड सफर, उसको कम करके हमको हिंदी वर्ड सफर में आना, लाइक अ गुड जर्नी. तो सफरिंग को कम करके अगर हम एक अच्छे सफर में चलें तो इट विल बी रियली नाइस. सो फ्रॉम स्ट्रेस टू वेलनेस, दैट इज वेयर आवर जर्नी शुड बी. नाउ लेट्स डू अ क्विक relaxation and understand that is it actually possible, because it's important to experientially know. सिर्फ बोल बोल के सुन के कुछ फायदा नहीं है, कुछ हमें फायदा होगा अंदर, तब हम उस चीज को करेंगे या हमारा ब्रेन मोटिवेट होगा. So are you ready? Can we do a small relaxation exercise? Okay. All right. So I'm just going to put in the music. Can I request you all to close your eyes? Relax yourself wherever you are. I'm just going to put some music and take this time just for yourself. Eyes closed. अगर आप चश्मा पहनते हैं तो चश्मा साइड में रख दीजिए. यहाँ पर भी बैठे हैं, अपनी रीढ़ की हड्डी सीधी रख सकते हैं या फिर आप जमीन पे या बेड पे भी लेट सकते हैं. Become extremely comfortable. For next 10-15 minutes, we are only going to focus on healing our body and the nervous system. जो भी dysregulation nervous system में हुआ या imbalance किसी वजह से जो होता है because of general stressors, going to heal it. So close your eyes if you've not already done so. चश्मा साइड में रख दीजिए, बॉडी को लूज छोड़ दीजिए और एक दो गहरी श्वास हम भीतर भरेंगे. सो लंबी गहरी श्वास भीतर और मुंह खोल के बाहर छोड़ दीजिए. ये हम अपने लिए ही कर रहे हैं, अपने बेनिफिट के लिए कर रहे हैं. खुद को परमिशन दीजिए ये करने के लिए. टेक अ डीप ब्रेथ इन एंड एक्सहेल आउट. टेक अ डीप ब्रेथ इन and exhale out. Just for next 10 minutes, let nobody disturb you. Now we will breathe with counting. Breathe in, 2, 3. Breathe out, 2, 3. Breathe in, 2, 3. Breathe out, 2, 3. As you breathe in, your belly will rise, and as you breathe out, the belly will fall. In, 2, 3. Exhale out, 2, 3. For the next few moments, भी आपकी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है, प्रेशर है, टेंशन है, उसको साइड में रख दीजिए और अब पूरा फोकस सिर्फ अपने ब्रेथ पे और अपने आप पे. Breathe in, 2, 3. Exhale out, 2, 3. Gently your attention to your left foot, your whole left foot. Your left leg is relaxed. Your right foot and right leg is relaxed. Allow yourself to relax. Take your attention to your left hand. The fingers in your left hand are relaxed. The whole left hand is relaxed. Take your attention to your right hand. The fingers in your right hand are relaxed. The whole right hand is relaxed. Both your shoulders, where all your responsibility is, Let it go, let it relax. Take a deep breath in and exhale with your mouth. All the stress that gets accumulated in the jaws, आपके जबड़ों में सारा स्ट्रेस इकट्ठा होता है, उसको छोड़ दीजिए। मुंह को हल्का सा ढीला छोड़ दीजिए। शरीर को ढीला छोड़ दीजिए। अब यहाँ आपको कुछ नहीं करना, कहीं भी नहीं जाना। आपका एक ही पर्पस है, रिलैक्सेशन। अपना ध्यान नाक ले जाएं और जो भी श्वास भीतर आ रही है और बाहर जा रही है उसको देखें। जैसे भी श्वास आ रही है और जा रही है सिर्फ उसको देखना है, आपको कुछ नहीं करना, कोई एफर्ट नहीं डालना। पर एक भी श्वास बिना आपके जाने हुए बाहर ना जाए और भीतर ना आए। आपको द्वारपाल बनना है अपने नॉस्ट्रिल्स में। जैसे भी श्वास है, श्वास लंबी है तो लंबी है, श्वास छोटी है तो छोटी है। Simply witness, watcher. श्वास गहरी है तो गहरी है। जैसी भी श्वास है आपकी है और एक भी श्वास भीतर और बाहर बिना आपके जाने ना जाए ना आए। श्वास भीतर और बाहर, भीतर और बाहर। और धीरे से इसी स्थिति में आप अपना ध्यान हृदय पर ले जाएं और महसूस करें कि वहां पर एक प्यारी सी मुस्कान है और वो मुस्कान धीरे धीरे आपके हृदय से बढ़ते हुए आपके पूरे शरीर में फैल रही है। Allow that smile to expand to the whole body. Send some love to your own self. और आपके शरीर से बढ़ते हुए आपके पूरे कमरे में आपको पूरी तरह घेरे हुए है। And you are safe and happy. Just repeat to yourself a few phrases. कुछ पॉजिटिव शब्द खुद को मन में बोलने हैं कि मैं सुरक्षित हूँ, मैं शांत हूँ और मैं खुश हूँ। मैं सुरक्षित हूँ, मैं शांत हूँ और मैं खुश हूँ। मैं सुरक्षित हूँ, मैं शांत हूँ और मैं खुश हूँ। इसी शांति को महसूस करते हुए धीरे धीरे लौट आएंगे। अपने हाथों पैर की उंगलियों को थोड़ा हिलाएं। एक दो श्वास भीतर भरें और बाहर छोड़ दें। वो मुस्कुराहट को याद रखते हुए धीरे धीरे अपने दोनों हथेलियों आपस में घर्षण करने दें और आंखों के ऊपर उसको रख देंगे ताकि आंखों के ऊपर गर्माहट महसूस हो। एंड वेरी स्लोली and gently you will come back. Remembering that smile, you will gently come back. Good morning, everyone. Gently, you can come back and hope you all are feeling better. You can write in the chat box, how is it making you feel? Sushila ji is showing me thumbs up. Right, you can write in the chat box how it makes you feel. What is the instant change that you see in yourself? Was it easy? Was it difficult? For some people, it is very challenging. For some, it comes easily, feeling relaxed, okay. So this relaxation was of the parasympathetic nervous system. So it's ideal that we learn to balance both the nervous systems. Now I'm going to teach you a very quick technique. That's a takeaway technique. And with that, we will end the session today because of lack of time. The technique is very simple. Whenever you feel overwhelmed कि बहुत हमारे पास हैंडल करने को है, दिन में बहुत काम है, तो कैसे हम दोनों सिस्टम्स को बैलेंस कर सकते हैं बीच बीच में. So thank you. I'm getting a lot of feedback that everybody is feeling good and relaxed. So I'm glad. Now बहुत सिंपल टेक्निक है. इसको हम षणमुखी मुद्रा बोलते हैं. षणमुखी मतलब closing the 6 gates. So 6 gates of perception जहां से हम अपना take the information inside your sensory gates. Your eyes, your ears, your nose, your tongue, ये सब आपके sensory gates है. और जब भी हमको लगता है कि बहुत ज्यादा हो रहा है and we need to restore that energy in the system, this will help you. If you remember in the beginning of the session, I said that in boiling water, we cannot see clearly. When the water is calm, that's the time when we can see clearly. So the whole idea is to make the mind calmer, that we deal with things in a better way. So energy भी रहे आपके पास और clarity भी रहे. So very simple technique in yoga. So you have these 5 fingers. The small finger will come over here. You can touch it over here. The second finger will come a little above your lips. Third pair of fingers will be just gently touching the nose. बंद नहीं करना है, just gently indication के लिए रखना है. आंखों की पुतलियों पे और कानों को आप बंद करेंगे अपने अंगूठे से. ठीक है, ये सबको समझ आ गया. ये आपका पोजीशन होगा. और जब आप ये पोजीशन में हैं, रिलैक्स योर हैंड्स नाउ. जब आप ये पोजीशन में हैं, हम भंवरे की गुंजार करेंगे, हमिंग साउंड. So humming sound is very easy. We all know. We will take a deep breath in. This is how we do the humming sound. I can guarantee you within the next half a minute to 1 minute, you will feel mind-blowing changes. So can we do this? Can all of us participate? If your videos will be on, it will be excellent. I can see if you're doing it correctly. किसी को भी help चाहिए तो फिर I can correct them. So try to keep your video on. Take the position. Take the position. You will see such a big difference. Just participate. That's all I'm asking for. Keep your videos on so I know that it's being done correctly. आपकी छोटी उंगली आपके चिन के ऊपर, सेकेंड उंगली आपके लिप्स के ऊपर। चिन के ऊपर मतलब आपकी स्किन की जो इंद्री को हम बंद करने का इंडिकेशन दे रहे हैं। लिप्स के ऊपर मीन्स जो आपका टेस्ट और माउथ की इंद्री है, सेंसरी ऑर्गन है, उसको बंद कर रहे हैं। नोज, इट्स जस्ट एन इंडिकेशन, हम बंद नहीं करते बट इंडिकेट करते हैं खुद को कि अभी थोड़ा रिलैक्सेशन का टाइम है। सो 1 2 3। आईज की पुतलियों के ऊपर हल्का सा हाथ रखना है और अंगूठे से कानों को बंद करना है। तो सब लोग पोजीशन ले लीजिए और हाथों को थोड़ा सीधा रखेंगे जहां तक हो सके, कोहनियां ऊपर। वेरी गुड। एंड टेक अ डीप ब्रेथ इन एंड ब्रीथ आउट। बहुत हल्के से, खुद को घुटन नहीं होने देना है। और अब हम एक लंबी गहरी श्वास हमिंग के लिए भरेंगे। ओके, सो 1, चश्मा जिन्होंने पहला है चश्मा उतार दे। सो 1 2 3, टेक द पोजिशन, ब्रीद इन, पोजिशन ले लीजिए की, एंड वी विल स्टार्ट हमिंग। ब्रीद इन, कंटिन्यू फॉर नेक्स्ट फ्यू मोर सेकेंड्स। थोड़ा दर्द होगा हाथ में, प्लीज कंटिन्यू, यू विल सी अ बिग चेंज। ब्रीद इन, good. Last 2 times. Breathe in. One more time. In. Well done. Relax your hands. And you can tell me in the chat box, how do you feel? I see a smile on everybody who's participated their faces. कैसे लगा आपको? क्या था इसमें? क्या changes लगे? Everybody saying very good and shaking their head. So this exercise, even if you can do 2-3 minutes in a day, आपने थोड़ी देर 1 मिनट कर लिया, फिर दोपहर में 1 मिनट कर लिया, रात में 1 मिनट कर लिया, ऑटोमेटिकली आपका जो नर्वस सिस्टम है वो बैलेंस होने लगेगा। इतना सा ही सिंपल है। हम डॉक्टर्स के पास जाते हैं, दवाइयों के लिए जाते हैं, ये करते हैं, वो करते हैं। इससे अच्छा है कि हम प्रिवेंशन करें। प्रिवेंशन इज बेटर देन क्योर। जहाँ पे डॉक्टर की जरूरत है वहां पे डॉक्टर के पास, लेकिन जहाँ पे हम खुद के हेल्थ के साथ इतना कर सकते हैं तो हमें स्टार्ट करना चाहिए। ऑटोमेटिकली सब बैलेंस में आएगा। एक बार नर्वस सिस्टम बैलेंस में आएगा, आपके बहुत सारे डिजीजेस भी बैलेंस में आ जाएंगे। Right? So due to lack of, I'm only able to do this much. I hope you all benefited from this. I hope there was some good takeaway for you. So Nabila ma'am, can I request you to put the feedback form, or I can put it?
Yes, ma'am. I'll put the feedback in.
I'll put it where I have the form. मैं फीडबैक फॉर्म डाल रही हूँ, तो आप प्लीज फीडबैक में लिख के हमें बताइए कि नेक्स्ट सेशंस आप क्या Thank you, everybody. I'm getting a lot of messages. Everybody's feeling relaxed, peaceful. Thank you so much. I'm very thankful for you all to participate, and hope to see you all again soon.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for the session. And I now invite Professor Nabila Kazi, in charge of PTA, to propose the formal vote of thanks.
No, Nabila ma'am, you're not audible.
Nabila ma'am, you are not audible.
I would really request the parents to put the feedback in this time, please, because this helps us understand that how it was for you and what we can do more. Like Sridhar sir said in the beginning, that we are all partners in this. So when one partner is working well, automatically the other partner also is supported. So for our children's health,
Okay, so I would like to thank Natasha ma'am for the wonderful session and all the parents, those who have joined to the session today. Gives me immense pleasure to propose vote of thanks for the day. We regret for starting the session late because there was one more session before this. So because of that, we were not able to start on time. So apologies from my end to all the parents who have joined on time today. So before I come to end, I would like to thank Natasha ma'am for wonderful session. It really helped us to grow mentally. It helped us to know what are the ways where we can, actually grow our mentally and keep ourselves stress free, especially in the environment as of now we are. I would especially thank our principal sir, our vice principal ma'am, and sir Sandesha sir and Liji ma'am for always giving a lot of cooperation to have such sessions in our college. I would also thank my PTA team, John sir, Zainab ma'am, and Sheetal ma'am. Because of them, this session would not have been possible. And hearty thanks to every parent, those who have joined here. Thank you, everyone. Over to you, John sir.
Thank you, Nabila ma'am. Thank you, Natasha ma'am, again for the wonderful session. And we are looking forward to such sessions ahead in the coming future.